What's going on, people? Jaye the Black here, back with another video. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about a NFL player, an offensive lineman for the Chicago Bears by the name of Charles Leno Jr. They had just won a pivotal divisional game against the Green Bay Packers to win the division and to clinch a playoff berth. Okay? In the process of doing all of that, he decided that this was the right time to get engaged to his girlfriend by the name of Jennifer Roth. Okay? And he gets on one knee, asks her, do you want to be, I think, Jennifer Roth Leno? Because his last name at the end. And she said yes. He gave her the ring, the kiss, the embrace. Teammates was there. It's just a very cool moment, right? Something that people will forever remember, right? They'll be playing it on SportsCenter, some of these other sports shows, like it's highlights of things that go on in sports. Sports has an amazing ability to create moments and memories that last forever, Anyway, apparently in this happy moment, people found time to go in on him for proposing to a white woman. Now, I want y'all to understand, okay? These people don't know him from a can of paint. They don't know who he is. They didn't know of him until this situation. I knew of him because I watched football. I watched the NFL. So to criticize somebody for who they're getting engaged to, especially as a black man, just shows y'all that there is a lot of dick policing going on. And by looking at the tweets, responses to this particular video clip that the Chicago Bears put on their Twitter page, it's mostly dudes. I'm seeing it's a lot of dudes who were probably raised by single mothers, and they have the same mindset that because your mama black, the woman that you're with has to be black. Now I want y'all to understand this. When black women get engaged to non-black men, you do not see the same venom. Okay, you just don't. You don't see it when these blogs and these different websites and these different social media sites are posting sisters with non-black men. You do not see the same. Why aren't you with a black man? Why are you getting you a white man? See, them black women, they love getting themselves some white men. You just don't see it. Because again, these same guys who are upset at Charles Leno, who again, they do not know, for being with this girl, they won't say nothing towards these sisters, man. They won't, because they have the mindset of a black female. Okay, black females, they get a lot of leeway. With black men, you don't. They have to dick police who you're with. They gotta ask you, why are you with this white girl? First of all, why do you even care? You don't know him. He is a offensive line. Let me tell you something. If Charles Leno Jr. wasn't a football player, most black women wouldn't be checking for him. Now, I will say this though. Just by seeing the video of him after the game, he seemed like a very laid back, chill dude. He seemed like he has a personality. So, I mean, he'd always be able to get a girlfriend. Okay. But when it comes to black women, a lot of them, if he's not making money, he doesn't have a name, they're not really gonna care. But he's with this girl. People don't know their story. They don't know how long they've been dating each other. But for y'all to hop on Twitter and get on this comment thread and just be emotional and to be so obsessed with who this guy's with, it's just like with Michael B. Jordan. I mean, this guy is getting so much negative feedback because of the women that he has been seen dating. Not that he's actually dating, that he's been seen around. Just shows you the utmost bias that they have against black men about who they're with. These men were not celebrities. A lot of y'all wouldn't care who they were with. But you care because, as somebody put it, they have money and resources and they're giving it to this white girl. This guy seems very happy to be with this woman. And again, I want to preface this. I'm not one of those guys that tells black men that they should date outside their race, they should hop the fence, they should travel outside the country. I'm not one of those guys. I'm one of those guys that tells black men that they should date women who respect them, who appreciate them, who supports them. Don't feel obligated to date a certain type of person. You know what I'm saying? And I've also said that if you are dating non-black women, you shouldn't really have criticisms towards black women who date out, even though I've seen it. But again, that's just me. You know, I wouldn't be out here dating interracially and always having something to say about who black women are dating, even though black women tend to do the opposite. They tend to date out and think they can dick police who black men are dating. And y'all know that is true. This video is to highlight the fact that this guy has been dating this woman and he felt so much about it that he got engaged to her. Now I want y'all to understand, I am not a fan of getting married. I'm not a fan of putting your financial future at risk because you're in love right now. Now, Charles, just give you some background. Charles Leno Jr. Is 27 years old, out of Oakland, California. He played college at Boise State, and he was drafted in the 7th round of 2014 NFL draft by the Chicago Bears. And again, I'm not a fan of getting married while you're playing career, because offensive linemen can play well into their mid 30s. You know, so if he continues to play well, he's gonna have still have a good amount of years in the NFL. If I was him, I would wait until after my career, because women are gonna be on their best behavior when they're with you during your playing career. But once your career is nearing its end and it's over, they're not gonna feel the same way. They're just not. You're gonna be home more. You know, the issues that were able to be hidden in that relationship are going to be pretty much put out there. You're gonna figure it out when you're around each other more, you know. And a lot of these guys, man, they fall in love with these females, man, and they tend to want to marry them right then and there. Now, again, this marriage could last for another, not if they get married, they just engaged, they haven't gotten married yet. But let's say they get married. That marriage could last another 20, the relationship or marriage could last for 20 years. You know? 30 years, who knows? You know, but he must feel really good about her for him to get engaged to her. Would I do that? No. I mean, I have yet to meet a woman that would make me get on one knee. Okay, put my financial future at risk just to wife her up. You know, to me, that's a sign of a guy who feels like he's with the best looking woman he's ever been with, and he needs to wife her up before another man does. Because I'm telling you right now, women will put the pressure on you. Women will put the pressure on you to marry them. They will tell you how they want to be married. They will tell you they're not going to wait forever. And in your mind, you feel like it's tick tock, tick tock. I have to do something. But the worst thing you can do is rush to a decision. Because if that female had better options, she would be there. She's with you. So what's she going to do? Leave you because you refuse to marry her? Do you know how many women stay with a guy for years and that guy doesn't marry them at all? Because that guy knows that she ain't going nowhere. He knows that she ain't got no better options. Charles Leno Jr. is the best option she's going to have. Yes, a guy who's a big old offensive lineman, 6'4", 300 pounds, is the best option she's going to have as far as socially and economically. In that regard, that is the marriage aspect of it, the money and resource aspect of it that these people claim they care so much about when it comes to his situation. Now, here's a couple of these tweets I'm seeing. There's one guy that says, another football player with a white girl, go figure. Now, these are dudes, okay? I never understand why black professional athletes seem to love them some black fetishizing white women with low-key racist tendencies and thinking saying the N-word is okay because it's really not. You're a public figure and you tweet it like this, but if y'all happy, congrats, I guess. They went and dug up, y'all know they went up and dug up this woman's old tweets from like 2012, because I'm telling you right now, Twitter 2012, 2013 was the Wild West. I mean, people were saying all types of crazy shit. Black women were more comfortable talking about how much they love white men or light-skinned men. Nowadays, they will talk about how they love melanin. They want a dark-skinned man. They want a brother, blah, 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 blah. But you wasn't saying that in 2012, 2013. Anyway. But I looked at the post, okay, because they're claiming, oh, she's saying all this racist stuff. So I go and I look at what she's saying, and she's basically using the N-word the way Tekashi 6ix9ine has used the N-word, the way some of these other non-black, entertainers tend to use the N-word, and y'all give it a pass. So again, I'm looking for, like, is she calling black people apes and monkeys? But she's using the word the same way that some of y'all's favorite rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine is using it. So I cannot look at that and say that she's racist, because y'all allow non-blacks who to come into hip-hop and say the N-word, or you allow your white best friend to say the N-word and then claim, well, we shouldn't get offended by the N-word. But don't get offended by when she says it, okay? Be offended when she's saying it in a derogatory manner towards you. Now, does she probably have some racist tendencies? She probably do. But she's going to sleep every night with this guy. Not every night, but every other night, maybe when he's at home or when they're together. So y'all can't use that. I'm just sorry, y'all can't use that, You got these non-black rappers who are able to say the N-word as much as they want, and none of y'all check them. So don't miss me with that. But anyway. But again, I'm not okay with non-blacks using the N-word. Let me just say that very clear. But does it am I emotionally affected when people use the N-word? No. Because I'm able to really look at it for what it is. It's just a word, If you say something derogatory towards me in a disrespectful manner, I may address you. But just saying the N-word alone is not going to emotionally just send me over the edge. And I'm not making any excuse because she's white, because personally, I don't check for white chicks like that, okay? But I'm just putting it into proper context when y'all try to dig up old tweets and talk about, hey, look at racist she is. Well, I'm looking at the tweets, bro, and she's getting her wigger on. She's basically getting her wigger on. She used to be a wigger. I don't know if she's still a wigger now, but she, talk like a wigger. Anyway, another tweet says, this from a female, surprise, another black NFL player wifing a white girl. Laugh my ass off. Congrats, though. All these black girls with attitude in the comments. No wonder he got him a white girl. Why do they all have white wives and fiancés? That's another guy. Dick Policer. Another female said, of course, shaking my head. Oh boy, I know for a fact the sisters are mad he with the snow bunny. Of course, she's white. Taking a knee and marrying a white woman. When will the madness stop? Can't wait to read the triggered responses. Walking stereotype. All that money, access to the highest quality of women, yet settles for an incredibly mediocre white woman who is clearly looking at him as a financial come up. You dudes never learn. Bro, I've seen IG model after IG model use these rappers as a come up. I've seen black women married to pro athletes and they divorce them, looking for child support, looking for spousal support. Women are women, man. Most westernized women are going to act the same. I don't care what race they are. That is why men of a lot of different races are able to come together and they're able to speak on what these females are doing as a collective. And then what I mean by that is how these women are getting resources out of these men, okay? And they're able to do it through various manipulation and being gold diggers. You got women on social media right now teaching women how to be gold diggers, okay? Goddamn, that man won the NFC North and then proceeded to marry a white woman. You can't tell this nigga nothing. You can't, man. Listen, man. Everybody is different, man. In a way, everybody's different. What they like is going to be different. Now, you got some people that's going to emulate and copy you and do what you're doing because they feel like it works for you. It'll work for them. So they'll date the same type of women. They might even try to date the woman, your ex, But in this situation with Charles Leno, I just feel like he feels like he's happy with who he's with. and decide to get engaged to her. That's his business, you know? I'm not going to judge this man on who he's dating. I think because of social media, we tend to care more about people we don't know. We become emotionally invested in people that we don't know. And it's very sad when not only you have women dick policing, you got men too dick policing, because I guess they want to, especially these brothers, these brothers who are always caping for these females and their BS, and, you know, constantly siding with them and attacking other men. I guess they want these black professional athletes to be with black women so they can live vicariously through those black women. Okay, that's it.